Your Majesty, Your Excellency, sir, we are honored to receive you on this historic day, on these historic grounds. Shortly, we shall have the unveiling of a commemorative plaque, which will be followed by a laying of wreaths at the tomb of the unknown warrior. The laying of wreaths shall be preceded by the last posts, 1 minute of silence, and the last volley. Now, the unveiling of the commemorative plaque.
No. as, various individuals who in one way or another played an impactful role in Kenya's quest for independence. We're talking about Mekatilili Wamenza as well. And this tour, he's not just going to do this tour alone, he's also going to be accompanied by Queen Camilla and other dignitaries, including the Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Alfred Mutua, the Chief of Defense here, as well as Lady Justice Martha Koome, those who have made their way here. After that, the king and his entourage is also expected to go to view, or rather to where the Mugumo tree was. Remember, this is also an iconic feature of Uhuru Gardens Memorial Park. So we have stations in strategic places where we're going to give you step by step as the king makes his way through this particular park. And we also understand that taking this tour of the museum, he's not going to do it alone. He's also going to be accompanied by children who, have been allowed to participate in this auspicious occasion here. It is also, people have asked, will the king actually be making his address? Well, the king is not going to be making his address at the Uhuru Gardens Memorial Park, just doing that official tour of the facility that is very quite iconic in the preservation of Kenya's history. And then later, we are moving to the city Shamba. This is run by Mama Lucy Hospital. It is a project that is supported by the British government, and we're going to be learning the impact of it and how much indeed probably is going to be invested more in this particular project. And just to take you away, just to remind you that we also had a minute of silence before we actually saw the laying of the wreath there by President William Ruto and his counterpart King Charles III in honor of all those who lost their lives in Kenya's quest for independence. What you're seeing right now is the iconic tomb of the unknown warrior, representing all those who lost their lives during Kenya's quest for independence, at a time when Kenyans, especially Mau Mau veterans and their beneficiaries, are waiting with bated breath to hear if indeed King Charles is going to give away in the fast tracking of reparations so that they can put what was wrong to rights. Will it be delivered during this 4-day tour? We are here for it. For now, this is just how it looks after President William Ruto and King Charles III lay their wreath and now taking a tour before heading to City Shamba, a project that is supported by the British government. We take you back to Broadcasting House. I'm Regina Manyara.
Thank you very much, Regina. At the Langata concentration camp, now known as Uhuru Gardens. Obviously, one would say this used to be a center of atrocities committed by the colonizer or the British government then against Kenyans. And therefore, it's quite an interesting return, or we would say an interesting visit by the king to Uhuru Gardens. Question is, and starting with you, Isaac, will this provide the deep understanding the king seeks about the atrocities committed by Her Majesty's government or His Majesty's government then?
Yeah, I think there's a bit of reflection on